I made a decision last night that I would die for it. Just to show the city what it takes to be alive for it.
So you want to capture some video games because you're awesome at playing video games. Well, you're in luck. WCUcp got you locked and loaded. Today I'm going to show you how to capture video games using the Elgato HD60, my Xbox One, and my PC. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start by showing you the pieces. And the first piece is the HD60 Elgato video game capture card that is going to allow us to capture our video gameplay. So here is the card. As you can see on the back side, we have, as it comes into focus, the HDMI in port, the USB port, and the audio port. On the other side, we have the HDMI out port, and I'll explain which cord goes where once we get to that. So I went with the HD60 just because after researching it, it was the best thing on the market for the price, around $200, but it does a phenomenal job at capturing the video games that we're gonna play. So obviously you want the best when you're going to be capturing these awesome things you're doing. But there are other things on the market as well. This isn't the end all be all, but it does a phenomenal job. It is very easy to use once you set it up, which I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But best bang for your buck, I think. So this is what I'm going to use to capture the games. This is what I'm going to be playing the games on, the Xbox One. And this is my PC that I've built that I'm going to be using to run the Elgato program. So, all that being said, let's start the setup. So, here is the HDMI cord from my Xbox. Here is the HDMI cord that came with the Elgato that will go into the television. Here is the USB cord that also came with the Elgato that will be connected to my PC. So, just so that you understand what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take the HDMI cord from the Xbox and I'm going to put it into the HDMI in port on the Elgato. I'm also going to take the USB port cord and plug it into the USB port. No need for an audio cord unless you just want one, but I'm not using one. And then I'm going to take the HDMI cord from the TV and I'm going to put it into the HDMI out port. So make sure you don't confuse the two, the in and the out. So I'm going to do that right now. You should see some lights flash on, like so. Sorry about that. I only have one hand and one camera and another hand to plug up stuff. But anyway, once you see the lights come on, you do know that it is plugged up and ready to go. Now, if you're wondering where the power cord is, there isn't a power cord because it is powered by your PC. So you're fine there. Okay. So now that that's set up, what you want to do is go to the PC and you want to go to the internet. I like to use Chrome. And you want to go to this link, Elgato untitled.com/gaming/download. Hit enter, and then it will bring you to this website, downloads and support. I'm running Windows 10, so it requires Windows 8 or better. So I'm using Windows 10, so I clicked here. If you're using a Mac, there are those specs. But once you click on that, you'll run the installation program for the software, and you will get this icon here, Game Capture HD. That is the Elgato software. I'm going to open it up to let you know what it looks like. It's working. So here is the Elgato software. I'm going to click on capture right quick just to show you. So right now it says no signal because my Xbox is off. So let's fix that. Let's turn my Xbox on. Xbox is on and it is ready to go. So let's run through this software real quick. So we have the capture tab and the edit tab, and we'll get into the edit tab here in a second. Let's get straight into our preferences. You can click on this little button here, and very, very important that you know where your files are going. Okay, make sure you enable Flashback Recording and enable Stream Command. That is the most important part of those preferences. Next, we have our actual device. You can also click on its settings tab and make sure that your stuff is similar to mine. You can change this right here, the quality, but from what I've experienced already, this is doing a phenomenal job. So I just leave it as is. And that is also the most important tab of that settings. So a couple of other things. You have live streaming, which you can live stream immediately to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, some of the others. And I move mine to 8 megabits per second, better quality. Game audio is the next tab. So the game is, it has its own sound and it will capture that for you. If I move around, you can see that it's moving. It'll capture that sound as well. The microphone, so it'll do live commentary. So if you click on this commentary button and you have a microphone, it will work for you. You can do that. And you can also adjust the sound that your game produces, and you can adjust the commentary that your game produces. You can play around with that. And then this next one is the Elgato sound capture, which I think is really cool. So if you have some music playing off of YouTube or anything like that onto your PC, it'll actually capture that as well as the game, so you'll have music in your background, which is pretty cool. And again, you can adjust the sound level that it comes out. But that's that. And then you have this section where you can label your game captures and everything like so. And yeah, I have the wrong label there because I was playing Infinite Warfare earlier. But so you have all of that. Now, if you look at the screen, this is your stream command. And so you can click different stream commands for your layout and your layover. So you can mess around with these and or not, just leave it blank like so. I have a overlay that I've created myself, but I don't use any of those, and I just actually add it to it. So stream command, edit scenes, and then right here you can add all kinds of stuff. And so I can add an image, and let's say, where's my overlay? Add it, move it around, and then make it bigger, obviously. Like so, and see, you can do all of that. But again, that's something that you can mess around with. So that is how you mess around with that. And then down here, obviously, we have our record button. So hit record, and then I'll show you where this goes here in a second, and it'll record. Stop. This blue line is very, very cool. This is your flashback recording. So let's say you did something awesome. I don't know, you did some quick scoping, you took down a boss on a division all by yourself. I mean, you caught a one-handed touchdown, whatever. But you forgot to hit record. Well, this right here will record for you. So that number down there is always recording. The game capture device is always recording. So if you just take it back, and you can go back as far as it's been on before you hit that record button, and let's say you forgot, all you have to do is hit record and give it a second to get all the way back here, and then hit record again, and it will capture what you forgot to capture. So that's a great tool. Also, you can do screenshots right here. You can disable the preview. You can mute the sounds, so on and so forth. Live stream, you just click this button and you're immediately live streaming to whatever program you said you wanted to live stream to. And so that is that. So now let's talk about editing. Click on the edit tab. So that video that I just forgot to hit the record button on, but I used Flashback to get it, I'll have it pulled up and it is ready to be edited like so. And I can clip files like so, or footage like that, and then I can delete things that I click on. So I can delete that right there like so. If I need to do a real quick snip, like I'm gonna try to get a small one like that right there. I can make this a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger to click on it to get rid of it. So that's what that's doing. And so let's say I'm ready to upload. All I have to do is click on which site I want to upload it to. So boom. That's it. And if you notice, every single one of them automatically gets uploaded into a file. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you click that like button, subscribe. Just come see me. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.